Hello, my friends. Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Emily, and I'm so excited to be with you today. Today, we're going to talk about something that I know many of you are curious about. We're going to learn the most important travel words and phrases in English. These are the words that will help you when you visit English-speaking countries, or when you travel anywhere in the world where English is commonly used. I remember when I first started traveling, I felt so nervous about speaking English in different countries. But you know what? Learning just a few key phrases made all the difference. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to learn the essential words and phrases that will make your travel experience so much easier and more enjoyable. Before we start, I want you to remember something important. Learning English is a journey, just like traveling. Every day you practice, you get a little bit better. Every word you learn is like collecting a small treasure. So don't worry if you don't remember everything today. We're going to practice together, and with time, these words will become natural for you. Let's start with the very basics. When you arrive in a new country, the first place you'll probably go is the airport. At the airport, there are some words you absolutely need to know. The first word is passport. Your passport is that little book with your photo that shows which country you're from. You'll hear people say, "Can I see your passport, please?" This is very normal. Just smile and show your passport. Another important word is baggage or luggage. Both words mean the same thing, your bags and suitcases. Sometimes people will ask, "Do you have any baggage to check?" This means they want to know if you have big bags that need to go under the airplane. You can answer with a simple yes or no. The gate is where you wait for your airplane. You'll see signs that say things like Gate A5 or Gate B12. This tells you exactly where to go. If you can't find your gate, don't be shy. Just ask someone, "Excuse me, where is Gate A5? People are usually very helpful. Now, let's talk about what happens when you get to your hotel. The first person you'll meet is probably someone at the front desk or reception. These are the people who help you check into your hotel. They're usually very friendly and they speak English well, so this is great practice for you. You'll want to say, "Hi, I have a reservation." A reservation means you already booked your room before you arrived. If you don't have a reservation, you can ask, "Do you have any rooms available?" Available means free or open. Here's a phrase that's super useful. "Could you help me, please?" This is polite and friendly, and you can use it in so many situations. At the hotel, at restaurants, when you're shopping, everywhere. People love to help when you ask nicely. Speaking of restaurants, let's learn some essential food and restaurant words. When you go to a restaurant, someone called a server or waiter will help you. They'll probably say, "Hi, welcome. Table for how many?" If you're alone, you say table for one. If you're with a friend, say table for two. The menu is the list of all the food they have. Take your time looking at the menu. If you don't understand something, it's perfectly okay to ask, "What is this?" Or, "Can you recommend something?" Recommend means to suggest something good. When you're ready to order, the server will ask, "Are you ready to order?" Or, "What would you like?" You can start by saying, "I would like," followed by the name of the food. For example, "I would like the chicken sandwich, please." Always remember to say please. It makes you sound polite and friendly. If you want to drink something, you can say, "Can I have a glass of water, please?" Or, "I'll take a coffee." In American restaurants, water is usually free, so don't hesitate to ask for it. Now let's talk about getting around in a new city. This is where knowing the right words can really save you time and stress. The word transportation means all the ways you can travel around, like buses, trains, taxis, and walking. If you want to take a taxi, you can simply say, "Taxi, please," or "Could you call a taxi for me?" When you get in the taxi, tell the driver where you want to go. You can say, "I need to go to," followed by the address or the name of the place. For example, "I need to go to Central Park, please." Sometimes taxi drivers will ask, "Do you know the address?" If you don't know the exact address, don't worry. You can show them your phone with the location, or you can say, "It's near," and then mention something famous nearby. Public transportation is another great option, and it's usually much cheaper than taxis. The word subway means the train that goes underground. In some cities, they call it the metro or just the train. If you're not sure how to use the subway, you can ask, "How do I get to," followed by your destination. Bus transportation is also very common. You can ask, Which bus goes to downtown? Or where is the bus stop? A bus stop is the place where the bus picks up passengers. When you want to get off the bus, you usually need to press a button or pull a cord, and then the bus will stop at the next bus stop. Walking is free, and it's a wonderful way to see a new city. If you're lost, and believe me, everyone gets lost sometimes, you can ask for directions. Here's how. Excuse me, how do I get to followed by where you want to go? People might tell you to go straight, which means keep walking in the same direction. They might say turn left or turn right. Left is this direction and right is this direction. They might also say it's on your left or it's on your right, which means look on that side. Let's learn some shopping words because shopping is so much fun when you travel. When you enter a store, someone might say, "Can I help you?" Or, "Are you looking for anything specific?" If you're just looking around, you can say, "I'm just looking, thank you." If you need help finding something, you can say, "I'm looking for," followed by what you want. The price is how much something costs. You can ask, "How much is this?" Or, "What's the price?" In many countries, the price is fixed, which means you pay exactly what the price tag says. But in some places, people like to negotiate or bargain. This means they try to get a lower price. When you're ready to buy something, you go to the cashier. This is the person who takes your money. They might ask, "How would you like to pay?" You can say cash if you want to pay with paper money or credit card if you want to use your card. Don't forget to ask for a receipt. This is the paper that shows what you bought and how much you paid. It's important to keep receipts, especially for expensive things. Now let's talk about asking for help, because sometimes we all need a little help when we're traveling. The most important phrase is "excuse me." This is how you get someone's attention politely. You can say, "Excuse me, could you help me?" Or, "Excuse me, do you speak English?" If someone is speaking too fast, don't be embarrassed to say, "Could you speak more slowly, please?" Or you can say, "I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you repeat that?" Most people are very patient and understanding when they know you're learning English. Here's something really important. If you're in an emergency situation, you need to know how to ask for help. The word help is very important. You can shout "help" if you're in danger. You can also say, "I need help," or "Can someone help me, please?" For serious emergencies, you should know the emergency phone number. In the United States, it's 911. Let's learn some words about staying healthy while traveling. If you don't feel well, you can say, "I don't feel good," or "I feel sick." If you need medicine, you can go to a pharmacy. You can ask, "Where is the nearest pharmacy?" The word nearest means closest to you. If you need to see a doctor, you can ask, "Where is the hospital?" Or, "I need to see a doctor." Don't be afraid to ask for help if you're not feeling well. Your health is the most important thing. Weather is something everyone talks about, and it's great for making conversation. Basic weather words include sunny, cloudy, rainy, and cold or hot. You can ask, "What's the weather like today?" Or, "Is it going to rain?" People love talking about weather, so it's a great way to practice your English with friendly strangers. Let's learn some time-related words because timing is important when you travel. Early means before the usual time, and late means after the usual time. If you're worried about being late, you can say, "Am I late?" Or, "What time is it?" Days of the week are super important. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You might hear people say, "See you on Monday," or "The museum is closed on Sunday." Numbers are also crucial for travel. You need to know numbers for prices, addresses, and times. Practice counting from 1 to 20 and also learn bigger numbers like 100, 1,000. For example, if something costs $50, you should understand 50. Here's something I want you to remember as we practice together. Every time you use these words and phrases, you're getting stronger in English. It's like exercise for your brain. Some days will feel easier than others, and that's completely normal. The important thing is that you keep practicing, keep trying, and keep believing in yourself. One more thing I want to teach you today is how to be polite and make friends while traveling. Saying please and thank you will take you far in any English-speaking country. Please shows that you're asking nicely, and thank you shows that you appreciate someone's help. You can also say you're welcome when someone thanks you. If someone apologizes to you, you can say no problem or it's okay. These small phrases make you sound friendly and natural. When you meet new people, you can say, "Nice to meet you," and they'll probably say the same thing back. If you're leaving, you can say, "It was nice meeting you," or simply "Goodbye," or "See you later." I know this feels like a lot of information, but remember, you don't need to memorize everything today. Pick a few phrases that feel most useful for you right now and practice those. Then, little by little, add more phrases to your vocabulary. That's how language learning works best, step by step, day by day. The most important thing I want you to remember is this: don't be afraid to make mistakes. When I was learning other languages, I made so many mistakes, and that's how I learned. Mistakes are proof that you're trying, and trying is the most important part. English speakers around the world are usually very patient and helpful when they realize you're learning English. Most of them think it's amazing that you're making the effort to learn their language. So be proud of yourself for learning, and don't be shy about practicing. Practice these phrases out loud, even when you're at home. Practice in front of a mirror, practice with friends, practice while you're cooking or walking. The more you practice, the more natural these words will become. I hope today's lesson helps you feel more confident about using English when you travel. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every person who speaks English fluently was once exactly where you are right now, learning these same basic phrases. You're doing great, and I'm so proud of you for taking the time to learn with me today. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep dreaming about all the amazing places you'll visit and all the wonderful people you'll meet using your English skills. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. If this lesson helped you, please give it a like and share it with your friends who are also learning English. I love reading your comments, so please tell me which phrase you're most excited to practice or share a story about using English while traveling. And don't forget to subscribe because we post new videos every single day to help you on your English learning journey. Until next time, keep practicing and keep shining. See you soon.